We're live now.
Hello, hello everyone. Welcome to another fantastic live session of Raw and Real Finance. Today's day is really special. We couldn't do last week live session. I was traveling. Abhishek was not keeping well, so we decided to do live today. And why this is special? Because we have touched 5,000 subscribers.
Yes, we have reached 5K onwards to our journey of 10K.
Interesting. And another interesting thing, what has happened over the weekend? We have a WhatsApp community where 700 people are participating in discussion about credit cards, any other general topic related to hotel, air miles, etc. But this weekend was really special. Amazon's festive sale was there, Flipkart Gold festive season was there, and people were just hunting deals, buying gold coins, electronic items, or even foot massager. I believe many people have just bought foot massager after someone posted the link, and they bought foot massager for their family. And interesting conversation going over the weekend only on deals. So that WhatsApp community is very vibrant. If you have not joined yet, you can join the WhatsApp community.
And Rushank, are you forgetting, since you've talked about gold, are you forgetting that we have also done the gold webinar and how you can actually make 18% returns in a month just by buying gold and using it through your credit cards?
Yes, Abhishek, that was one of the interesting sessions what we did. This was a kind of experimentation. We thought we will do some kind of a webinar. More than 100 participants have actually seen our videos either through joining live or recorded session. And if you have not seen and you want to see this, it is posted on our members channel. You can take our membership, you can become our member and watch that video. In fact, what we will be doing, we will be planning many such webinars in future. You can take our Night of the Realm new membership where you will get access to all our premium contents, including seminar. The Square gives you basic membership, but the Night of the Realm New will give you access to entire videos, whatever will come in form of seminars, webinars, or members related video.
Yeah. So, Rushank, do we start with the Q&A then?
Yes, Abhishek, let's start with the Q&A.
So, guys, the message board is open right now, and you can go ahead and post your questions, and we can start taking the Q and A. And oh yes, so we missed this one thing, Shank, about the HSBC Rupee credit
Oh,
cards.
yeah.
So, do you have a view?
So I think it's a good start from HSBC for RuPay credit card point of view, but they could have done much better. You look at PhonePe also recently launched. We had given a quick review about that. It's PhonePe was still better compared to what HSBC has done with RuPay card. And if you are someone who thinks you want to take HSBC, there are better cards. You can actually take HSBC Platinum Visa card, which is lifetime free, rather than going for this card. To be honest, but if you are not getting any other card and this is the card as an option and you are living in those cities where HSBC is available, then definitely you should go for this card. But from a point of my point of view is very clear. I would avoid taking this card for sure.
I think the only use case for this card is in case a person really wants to convert his or her UPI spends and get those miles and transfer the points to a car or to certain air miles, and they have a large amount of money being spent on UPI purchases or transactions. I think then it's okay because at this point of time, what I understand is there is no upper capping on the air miles card. So maybe from that angle, it still has one small use case, but in case you have other cards like the Tata New card or any other Rupee card or Rupee Select card, then I don't think this does make too much sense, especially because HSBC has a very limited footprint. And I understand that this is more of a mandate by the RBI to push
Yeah,
this card as a Rupee card rather than anything else. So bank also does not want too many customers actually.
true. So I think let's start with our Q&A, Abhishek, and we can get in more details about this card if someone
Yeah,
posted.
sure, sure. So let me just post it on the chat. I think this is something which we have already talked about.
So
So
the first question
Akshay,
is,
yeah, it's
yeah,
more
Abhishek,
around the
go ahead.
opinion on the HSBC card, HSBC Rupee card. Akshay, I hope we have already addressed your question on the HSBC Rupee CC. If you are somebody who does not have a Rupee card and want to transfer some of your Rupee UPI spends to air miles, I think then it is still okay. But otherwise, you have better cards in the fray, which you can look at Axis Bank or even SBI. Some of those cards, even in the Rupee aggregator, is still much better.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Ashwin says, "Hi guys, how are you? Gold regalia reward points can be transferred to Crystallier miles. I can't see the Crystallier option." So Rushank, tell him how you do that.
Ashwin, if you are using net banking, there's one option. You go to the cards, and then from cards, there's one option called redeem credit card points. What you will have to do through that portal, you have to click on redeem credit card points. You will have to ensure the pop-up are not blocked. It will direct to one place where you will see the history of your points have been collected over your month on month, the promo cards, product catalog, and there is one option transfer air miles, and which option is Chris Flyer. So you will have to look that way to see that instead of going through normal smart buy route.
Since this is the oldest partner that HDFC has, at one point of time, this was the only partner for a lot of cards. So they have a different user interface, and you can transfer it 1:1. No, sorry, it is 2:1 for Regalia too.
Yeah,
Infinia is 1:1.
Infinia,
Okay,
DCB, Biz Black, all three is 1:1.
1:1. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Mohit says, how to get one-to-one consultation with CC Stack and way forward. So Mohit, I don't know if you have already joined our WhatsApp community or not, but in case you haven't, just feel free to join our WhatsApp community and DM us directly or via Instagram, and then we can discuss on your one-to-one consultation.
Yeah. Okay. So Ayush has a question. He has BPCL Octane card, but should I go to vouchers or some other way to earn points on Amex cards? So definitely, Ayush, what you can do, you can buy voucher of HP Pay or even IOCL are available on Park Plus, but it has some convenience fees. So you can explore both the options. You can buy those vouchers through your Amex cards. Honestly, having one separate fuel card, if unless you have very high kind of a fuel spend and you want a dedicated card, then you can think of it. Otherwise, you optimize your other cards because you can get milestone benefits. You can complete your, if it is MRCC card, 20,000 per month, or gold, it is 1,000 into 6 transaction. So it can work very beautifully for Amex cards vis-a-vis a specific SBI card. So HP Pay, one option is that you can buy the gift card. Second, IOCL, you can buy from Park Plus, but there is a convenience fees.
So SK says there are rumors that core point value is getting decreased. What do you think about this? SK, first of all, I don't know where are you hearing these rumors from. Who is working with Accor to do all this? So you have to also understand Accor is a global program, and just because recently Accor has become very popular in India, does not mean that they will decide based on how many points, let's say, Indian audience has accumulated. Accor has been running this program for several years, and this is basically a very tactical strategy for some people to just create FOMO in the market, and maybe decrease, let's say, some people who try to do all this kind of stuff. I think they are spreading these rumors. There is no formal announcement, and anyway, see, Accor points value is dynamic, so they simply have to increase the price of the hotel,
Yeah.
and your value goes down, right? A few years down the line, I can tell you an example. So I used to stay in Ibis a lot in Bangalore. It used to be as good as 2,000 rupees. Now it is going three and a half thousand rupees. So I have to anyways pay more a core point. So they don't need to do all that by decreasing the value, notional value of their core point. They can simply increase and use dynamic pricing for the hotel prices, and they already do that. So it's not going to change anything. And Nibetan, so Nitin says, "Hi guys, I tried reaching out to the IDFC for the Rupee Tap card, but they don't know about such card. They have a normal slate or a bill debit card."
Okay, so let me answer this. Nivethan, you simply have to go in the mobile app. In mobile app, you go to debit card section. In that section, you will see this card, and then you will have to apply. If you don't see, then you have to talk to your RM why you're not seeing it. But in most cases, you will be able to see this.
You only can't see it in a joint account or a non-individual account. If it's an individual account, solo account, you will see those, and it gets activated immediately. So Sai says, guys, your opinion on getting access privilege on Amex network, lifetime free as access is getting rejected.
Okay, so Sai, not sure why you want to go on Amex network. You can take Visa network also. It's a beautiful card. I also hold access privilege. Generally, why Visa over Amex is mainly because Visa is accepted in more places than Amex. That's one reason, and it's again LTF card. And Sai, what I suggest, if you are intending to take this card, why don't you take our referral link? We are having some cashback offers also. Specifically on Access, we are giving 800 rupees per card. So you take from our referral link, you will get that also, and it's a lifetime free credit card. The good part about this also is that you can transfer to Accor whatever may be the earning ratio. And this actually card is very good from the upfront discount. For example, Flipkart is running some sale. You get same kind of a discount what you get on Axis, Atlas, or Magnus. I'm talking about the upfront discount. So it's a good card to have. So my suggestion: go for Visa over Amex.
And many times you have also offers on Zomato and Swiggy, specifically on this card. And I don't know why, because I have not been holding this card for long. So I don't know why they have too many offers on these kind of cards, but they don't have it, let's say, on Burgundy or Atlas card.
Abhishek, you can take from me. I will earn some points.
Yeah. So Pankaji says, good evening, Card Guru. Good evening, Pankaji. Glad to see you here as well. Vineet says, I'm a Regalia Gold married convoy. Common limit is 8 lakh rupees and Atlas has 5 lakh rupees. I have a house down payment of 5 lakh coming out. Which card should I use if the builder allows credit card?
Yeah. So Vineet, this is a like a favorite question of many people. My suggestion: first go with Axis Atlas. Do a small transaction, maybe like 5,000, 10,000 rupees, and see what is the MCC. For any reason, it's home improvement or some other category, home interior or whatever, you may end up getting points on Atlas. And if you get on Atlas, you will definitely get on Regalia and Bonvoy for sure. But for any reason, it's property management or rental, because a lot of these companies are property housing property companies are owning rental space also. So you may end up not getting any points on Access Atlas. In that case, in that scenario, Marriott, Bonvoy, and Regalia can be useful because those cards have milestone benefits. At least on achieving those kind of spends, you will be able to meet the milestone what is available on both the cards. So do a test transaction, and maybe you can come back again and we can discuss. Even after you have some question in and around this, you can join our WhatsApp community. You can ask there as well.
Yeah. Guys, so I'll tell you, so the WhatsApp community never sleeps. So when Rushank is an early sleeper, and even if I try to sleep late and I see that there are like 10, 20 people chatting all the time, and in the morning also when I get up, so I will see like 50, 100 messages. So you can get a lot of answers on the WhatsApp community between the group itself. So that's the
Yeah.
great advantage. Subhan says, all thanks to your group, I got Atlas 4 months ago and I'm a gold member with 29,000 edge miles. All thanks to you guys. By the way, amazing WhatsApp. Thanks, Subhan. And
Thank you
yeah,
so
I think
much.
this is the power of the community that we were talking about. So, as in as little as 4 months, he has been able to collect 29,000 edge miles, which is like 58,000 Accor points, which is like 1,12,000 rupees, right? It is fantastic value
Which can give you 5 to 6 nights anywhere in this world in a decent property.
in good in a good hotel, yeah, not an ibis.
Ibis is not bad. It's more of a
It's not
like a
bad.
office point of view. It's a
Yeah,
good travel
yeah.
business travel point of view.
So Surya says last financial year I spent 20 lakhs on ICICI and on 15 lakhs on HDFC Regalia Gold. I'm not meeting the salary criteria. Anyways, I can upgrade Regalia Gold to DC Metal. So, Surya, what I've recently heard from some of the RMs when I was talking to somebody for somebody's upgrade, they told that they have taken some pause. I don't know whether it is uh, due to some IT issue, or whether they are going to have some new cards and they're creating some plan for that. But they have taken a temporary pause, so maybe that's why you might not be getting an upgrade. Still, talk to your branch manager, as we always say. Uh, Tell that since we have already spent this kind of money in the time frame, then why is the eligibility not showing? And they might be able to help you. But yeah, sometimes they will push for that ITR or salary criteria, which is where the challenge might be.
Okay. Yeah, SS. So I answered on WhatsApp on this group chat only. You will have to buy gift cards. I'm not saying use your Amex card. From your Amex card, you buy gift cards of Hindustan Petroleum. That is HP Pay. There's HP Pay app is there, and similarly, you can buy IOCL, which is Indian Oil, on Park Plus, which is another app. So you can use your Amex card. You can make meet your milestones on that and buy. My suggestion: just buy one small do one transaction of either 500 rupees or 1,000 rupees and see the effect. And then once you get comfort that you're getting points and this is not tedious, then you can do multiple transactions.
Okay, so Akshay says that MS has asked me to wait for 6 months for limit enhancement after 2.3 lakh MRCC, and now they have denied. What can be done? As per them, 9.6 per lakh is not enough. Have paid full before due and 780 per CIBIL. So,
Mm,
Akshay, I think the challenge with Amex is that right now they are not in a mood, and I don't know why, to do any sort of limit enhancement. The offers usually come on their own. I remember there was a tool which you can check. Sometimes, like a one-off payment, etc. If you wanted to make over and above your limit, they would allow you to do that if you have some good history, and you can check. Let's say your limit is 2 lakh rupees, and you want to check whether you can pay 2.2 lakhs or 2.5 lakhs, and you can click and check. And I think maybe if that feature is still available, I have not logged in myself for some days now. But if that feature is available it is available on the web, not on the app. So you can try, and maybe one or two transactions if you do, and they go beyond that, and then you pay in full. Maybe that creates that history for you, which will then help you maybe get an enhancement, hopefully.
yeah.
Vats say hi. Okay, hi Vats. Pankaji says any good card for railway lounge access. Don't want an expensive card. So Pankaji, Rushank has the perfect solution for you. Rushank, what about the Mayura card?
So Pankajji, today morning only on WhatsApp community, I have actually posted one way you can get IDFC Mayura for 1,600 rupees net fees only. It's
Sorry,
1,400,
14.
sorry, 1,400
14.
rupees net fees only. So why don't you check WhatsApp where this deal is posted? Just to explain how this works for everybody's benefit, 7,000 is the fees of IDFC Mayura. When you take IDFC Mayura, you have to do 4 transactions of rupees 1,000 each. What I did, simply I bought Amazon Pay voucher. Once you do those 4 transactions of more than 1,000 rupees, IDFC give you cash back. So that is a net cost becomes 3,000 rupees. Now what we are running a special promo. If someone applies IDFC Mayura through our link, and we will post this also in the description or in chat, you can get 1,600 rupees as cash back. So net cost to anyone who is applying this card will be 1,400 rupees. And with this card, you not only get access to railway lounge, you get one spa per quarter. This is a zero forex card. So if you're traveling outside India, or even if you have some dollar payments to be made, you can use this card. The markup may be 0.5% or 0.75% higher than the market rate, but it doesn't have like 3.5 or 4% what other cards offer. And on the top of that, you get rewarded on those transactions also. So it's a perfect card for someone who travels frequently with the net cost of 1,400 rupees. So don't miss out. This is a limited time offer till 31st July, and please take it. And there is a process where you have to provide your data. Maybe what we can do is after this shoot, we'll put in the comment. You can come back on in this video and see the process again.
And the reward point value becomes zero point 0.5 when you redeem it for travel purpose. So, Pankaji, especially if let's say you are traveling between cities a lot, So it will also help you save money there, and you can just
Yeah.
do it on the IDFC Bank app. Vijay says thank you for the clarification. She says, when will Amex be back? We are all hoping Amex is back soon. I don't know how they are managing no business, no new acquisition business for 3 months plus now. So hopefully
No,
they are back before the festive season starts.
I do recollect something. Akshay has been the same guy who has been asking this question, I think almost every month or every after 2 months. If I'm wrong, Akshay, just post here. If I'm correct, then say, yeah, I'm correct.
I think he really wants maybe another access, at Amex card.
Yeah.
Mahesh says, this Mahesh from Chennai holding Infinia, Biz Black, Atlas, Mayura, Magnus. My usage is very high. Do you recommend HSBC Premier? If yes, how to get it? Please advise. So Mahesh, for HSBC Premier, there are only two criteria. So if you are a salaried employee, then you can get your salary into HSBC Premier, have a salary of more than 3 lakh rupees, or you maintain a TRV of 40 lakh rupees, which includes FD, mutual funds, shares, demat, etc. And otherwise, you have a 1.1 or 1.15 crore home loan from HSBC, then also. So these are
Yeah.
three criteria. These are only available in select cities, but yeah, Chennai is one of them, so you can get it. If you are not a salaried employee, then you first need to be a premier customer, uh,
Yeah.
or as a self-employed or a business professional. And once you become that, then you can get this card easily.
Yeah.
And they are notorious for rejecting for self-employed people if they do not have a premier relationship with the bank.
Yeah. So basically, you'll have to move a lot of your business also if you're like a business owner. So that kind of a relationship will help, and you will have to drive through RM basically with HSBC. Directly applying online will not get you a result.
And if you want to start a premier relationship for HSBC, you can reach out to us on the WhatsApp group. Maybe we can connect you
Yeah.
to a good. Utsav says, does IndusInd Avios give rewards on education fees and does it count in milestone? Answer is yes. I have done it for a transaction, so I can tell you that you will get points. It does get counted in milestone. Even though they say they don't mention explicitly about rent, rent transactions are automatically blocked. So even if you will try, they will get declined. So yeah, that's only on education fee.
Okay, so Nivethan is saying WhatsApp community is awesome and thanks. And that's your differentiator. Keep it live even as the community grows. Thank you, Nivethan. So, guys, if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, please do subscribe to our channel and do like this video as well. It will help reach to many more people and they can get the benefit from this community, the people around who are sharing their views on everything. So, please do like and subscribe to our channel.
And we not only talk about credit cards in the community, we also talk about personal finance a lot. So right from let's say investments, insurance, and maybe bank accounts and other things. So you can post queries about all those things as well. And as the tax season is coming, very soon we'll be coming up with Q&A session on the tax as well, both on a
Yeah.
personal and as a business professional as well as a salaried professional. So we will try to answer. So it is going to be a much more wholesome journey as well for you as an individual.
Yeah, Abhishek, you had really touched upon this. We forgot about this thing actually. So guys, what we will be doing, we will be posting one Q&A in our community. Basically, when I say community, YouTube community, where the question will be posted in terms of whatever questions you have with respect to taxes, whether it's personal tax, corporate tax, direct tax, indirect, any kind of a taxation question. In fact, NRI as well. You put your question there on that community post. What we will do between me and Abhishek, we will take first 20 questions only, and we'll do entire episode on that and come back to you guys.
And obviously, if you have further more questions and maybe you want to do a one-to-one chat, you can always ping us via WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Pankaj says, I have Tata Neu and HDFC Swiggy. Is it true that HDFC poses problem for issuing core cards if initial cards are co-branded? Sir, yes, the I don't know why, but of late they have been doing all this drama. Earlier there was no problem. I know many people who have taken Tata Neu first and then got a different card. But of late, I've been hearing from many people that if you have a co-branded card, I think their IT system is not allowing you to take another card, a core card especially. So the solution is maybe you can get it in your spouse's name, right? Or if let's say now you have the non-core or co-branded card in your account, you can maybe take the core card in your spouse's name. Akshay says HPA and Amex have a tie-up. They accept Amex cards without any additional charge. Akshay, you are right, but yeah, in some smaller cities, because these guys know that Amex will be 3% or something, therefore they
Yeah.
purposely deny, or they will make the machine malfunction where the Amex card is accepted. So I have myself faced, yeah, in the big cities you will not have this challenge, but in the smaller ones, yes.
But there's one more thing. If you use a Amex card, for most of the cards, you won't get points. But buying through gift card, you will still fetch some points. So that can be
Yes.
an alternate way to look into gift card rather than directly using the card.
Gitanshi says that I've recently started my job. Can you suggest me any credit card that I should get? Major spends are L1, Mintra, Nika, and offline shopping. Uh, Currently using my father's flat charge as an add-on.
Okay. So Gitanshi, for you, I'll give you one card. You can take HSBC Visa Platinum card. It's a good card for online shopping, for even doing dining and entertainment. It's a lifetime free credit card. Just to begin your journey, you can take this card, and once you understand more and more about credit cards, you can think of going for a paid card like SBI Cashback is a very good card, or Tata Neu for that matter is good card, or HDFC Swiggy is also good card from the point of view on online spends. So you can explore all these cards, but my suggestion you can start with HSBC Visa Platinum, but provided you are there in those cities because this HSBC gives cards in limited cities, so you'll have to check that as well.
Alternatively, she can also look at this access privilege, right? Because that is
Yeah,
also lifetime free, and again, that has a lot of shopping offers, both online, offline. They continue to run. So if you have a relationship with Access, it is very easy to get. Even if you don't have a relationship and you just started your job, the entry criteria is very low, so you can get that card very easily. And yeah, I think you can start your journey. And it is good that you are starting at a young age, and then you understand the cards, and then eventually when you will start earning well, you can probably take much more
yeah.
benefits out of these cards.
And I'll just give you one more suggestion, Gitanshi. If you have a high online spends, you can always buy the gift card online and use in those stores. Like for example,
Yeah.
West Side or Pantaloon. You can buy the gift card using your credit card online and use them. So that will be also a way to rack up points or cash back.
How to know
So
about the MCC offer transaction?
yeah, Abhishek, you go.
Yeah, so I think the easier way is call the bank after you have made the transaction. Access you can, I think, actually call immediately after the transaction also, and ask for the MCC. I think Amex also you can ask immediately on call. But yeah, some banks will ask the transaction to be posted. So in case you want to do a specific large transaction and you are not sure about the MCC, then you first do a test or dummy transaction as Rushank has suggested. Once you do that, then you can probably decide whether you want to go ahead or not. Okay. So AW fan says I'm a business owner with Infinity Banking with HDFC and Infinia with 20 lakh limit. Recently opened a Burgundy 30 lakh FD. BM promised CL of 25 lakh Magnus Burgundy, but only got 10 lakhs. BM can promise you anything, sir, but yeah, unfortunately, how the system runs is very different. But since you're a business owner, and you might be having different kind of expenses, let's say travel as well, so you will always have the opportunity to get it upgraded, the limit upgraded over a period of time. Axis has been sending, let's say once in once in a year or twice in a year kind of an offer on limits based on your use case. So I think that's the only way at this point of time. Alternatively, if you have a very high ITR, then you can also send your ITR and you can say that I'm already holding an Infinia 20 lakh limit. Therefore, if you want me to transfer my spends to this, then I would require a higher limit.
One out of way suggestion, maybe you can write to PNO saying that you were promised this kind of a limit, and but I'm not getting. And on the pretext of that, you have made 30 lakhs FD. Tell them that I may go to RBI saying this was promised and I'm not getting. I'll cancel the card and file a complaint to an RBI authority, basically. So you can explore this if you want to, unless you don't want to like have any kind of a tussle with the RM.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Pankaj
so
ji, yeah, go ahead, Rushank.
So, Pankaj, yes, there's the renewal fees of 7,000, definitely. But this card actually gives you reward points on basis of the prior year spends. So if you spend 15 lakhs annually in a previous year, you end up getting 15,000 reward points. That value is equivalent to 7,500. So basically, if you spend entire 15,000 rupees, you get equivalent reward points. So it's kind of netting off the fees as well as the benefit what you get. Or maybe you can just take for the first year, Pankaj and see your experience for the railway lounge.
Yeah.
And maybe then you can, at the end of a year, you can decide not to continue. And if you have better experience, who knows, you may continue this card and you may close some other card.
Yeah, I think Railway Lounge is a very unique benefit to IDFC. I'm not seeing
Yeah.
it in too many cards. I think some SBI cards and then IDFC. Vinod says, "Hi, I'm Vinod. I have more than 30 cards. Still, I'm trying to get HSBC part 3 years. Past 3 years, they are rejecting my application internal policy. We are unable to give you at this time. Can I get any RM number?" So Vinod, because you already hold 30 cards, I think maybe because of that they are looking at your candidate as a high risk. Now, I have heard that SBI and HSBC both use the number of cards you are holding as a decoy. So that might be one of the reasons. Now, since you can't cancel all the 30 cards, so what you can simply do is if you have, let's say, a family member in whose name you can take, because the good thing about HSBC card, if they are available in your city, is that the salary qualifying limit for many cards is very small. So then maybe your sibling or let's say a spouse or let's say an earning parent can also take this card. When then you can have an add-on for this card. It is not a perfect solution, but yes, something that can be done.
So next question is from Gautam. What is the best card for car purchase? If you ask what is the best card, it's Magnus Burgundy. It's like you can take this card and rack up 14% reward rate on purchase of your card. But this is a very broad and generic question, generic answer. But it depends upon what kind of car you're buying, what kind of cards you have, what kind of spends you have. Everything is look. Then I can say that this is a card you should go for. But generic answer to this is Magnus Burgundy.
So there are two things here. So one is that you should have a very high credit limit on Magnus Burgundy
Yeah.
because very recently they have changed the terms and conditions that only up to your card limit plus 1.5 lakh is the value at which you will get the accelerated points. So basically 1.5 lakhs anyways you don't get accelerated points. Over that, only up to your card limit you can get the points. So you have to have a very high limit. So if you're buying a Tesla, then obviously you need to have 60 lakh card limit. But let's say if you're buying a 15 lakh car, then you need a 15 lakh kind of a limit, give
Yeah.
or take. But yeah, this is the best card. Obviously, if you don't have this card, then you can also look at some of the milestone cards which Rushank has talked about already. So you can look at Biz Black, Dynasty Club Black, Myred Bonvoy as well. You might not get the best rewards, as I say, but then you can also get reasonable rewards for some of these cards. Devansh says, congratulations on 5,000 subscribers. Yes, so Devansh, thank you very much. It is all due to participation of folks like you, not only here, but also in the WhatsApp
Yeah.
community. Also, one more milestone that we touched just the next day of when we touched 5,000 subscribers is the 5 lakh views or half a million views that we have done. So that is something which goes unnoticed. But yeah, I
Yeah.
shared that with Rushank that uh, basically क्या है कि 5,000 लोगों ने 100 बार देख लिया.
Yeah. So when we started this, we never thought that this will come like so soon for us. It was a kind of a different journey, interesting journey. But today, when we see ourselves, we have learned a lot. I think we got a lot of love and support from all the people on YouTube community, on WhatsApp community. So thank you so much, everyone, for showering your love. And I want to
And
make one point about Devansh. Devansh is a guy who will at a night will post some flight deal, and suddenly 20 people will start chatting about those flight deals. One day he posted about some burger. People started chatting about burger, and I was like, when I wake up in morning, I see like hundreds of messages on the deals group. So yeah, Devansh has been keeping everybody busy.
so his knack for finding the deals also is great, right? So I remember there was this restaurant somewhere in Gurgaon, which was I think offering 300 rupees discount or something. And all of a sudden, I also wanted to order, even though I did not want to eat, but I also wanted to order, and it was a great deal for people who are in that vicinity. But yeah, thanks to people like Devansh, I think the community remains alive. Which Spired says which is better for airline travel, access travel, sorry, access Atlas versus Amex Platinum travel. So
Interesting.
yeah, so
Yeah.
use case is it's very specific use case. So if you are booking directly via airlines or let's say Travel Edge website or are directly paying to the hotel, then obviously Access Atlas has no match. But if you have a limited use case and you have a mixed use case, and let's say you only want to spend 4 lakh rupees and you don't want to spend 15 lakhs like Atlas. So Atlas is slightly higher, Amex is slightly at a middle level. So for people who are like traveling one or two places in a year or going to their hometown and have other spends, NPS, etc. So then you can get those milestones also and you can get the benefit. Atlas may you will not get all those things. So I think from that angle, just decide how much you really want to spend, and then you can decide which is the better part for you. Dr. Satish Kumar says, is Science Black card worth of to get an upgrade for EPM later? Rushank?
Dr. Satish, my suggestion would be no for sure. It will not guarantee you because for ICICI, EPM is the premium card. They will follow the relationship criteria. Whatever, even if you have many spends on Times Black, still it will be difficult unless you maintain that relationship criteria. As of now, it can change tomorrow also, but as of now, you need to have that relationship, maybe in form of salary credit or maybe in form of FDs or any kind of a home loan you have. So you'll have to show those stuff to get EPM, and just getting paying 23,400 rupees for a Times Black card to get an upgrade is a very expensive way to explore, I feel.
I have not even understood, Rushank, why they have priced the EPM card lower than Time Flag. And just because of FOMO, I remember when they had launched the iShop. I
Yeah.
know a lot of people have taken the time flag because they did not have the eligibility or they were not getting the EPM card, and they just paid 23,000 rupees for that card. Yes, it's a good card. They have a very different kind of set of features, but you can get back the money worth only if you use all of them, right? Sometimes people are not able to use all the features like visa and everything, and the helicopter or the taxi service and everything. So only if you're able to use that, then only go for this card. For EPM lovers, one good news is that ICICI Bank has reduced the qualifying salary criteria from 3 lakh rupees to 2.4 or 2.5 lakh rupees. So in case somebody was already in between, I met some people in Bangalore who said that we are in between and we are not getting this card. So it's a good time you can talk to your RM or BM and then push for this card. Hi MS. So MS is here, and what is the best and cheapest way to transfer from CC to bank? And can this method be used if someone has M4B and it can help in AP? So first of all, MS, such tricks will always have lot of limitations, and in case you want to do any sort of reasonable big transaction, then your card might get blocked by either the portal or the bank. One. Secondly, in case you do find this and you want to use your Axis Magnus Burgundy card, please be mindful that Axis Magnus Burgundy has hundreds of exclusions already. So therefore, the challenge is you will not be able to get the AEP in that sense. So I would suggest that you don't go after all these things. These are for people who don't have any better way to use their credit cards. And rather than that, maybe use legitimate ways which the bank has advised, like even for car purchase or school fee, or let's say even education fee for college for your siblings, etc. I know people who have Burgundy and they have paid foreign education fee for their siblings, and they have got great points, so many points that their entire family could actually go and meet the student. So we had one private consultation where they wanted to pay the fee and they got so many points in and I think they paid over 2 or 3 terms. They got so many points that by the time that the year was ending in March April, they were able to sponsor the tickets for everybody in the family to go and visit the student. So use those things rather than maybe thinking on these lines.
One more thing, MS, here on this thing is ITR. Like if you do such stuff, it will get reflected in your ITR. And given the way our country is moving towards compliance on income tax, my recommendation: don't try to do all these things for unnecessary things will happen from income tax point of view. Keep it neat and clean.
Yeah. So meanwhile, I don't know if you know. So lot since we have been using UPI for a long period of time now, 6, 8, 9 years. But what has recently happened is in Bangalore, lot of small vendors have stopped taking UPI because
Yeah.
many of these retail outlets were getting GST notices that since you are collecting more than 40 lakh rupees in UPI, therefore you are eligible for a GST number and you have to register and cannot be an unregistered vendor. So they have stopped taking UPI. So people are tracking money that is coming to your bank also and all those things. So therefore, just be mindful.
Yep.
Akshay said no, he was not the one. And last I attended 3 months ago, so not sure about every month. Maybe it's another Akshay, I think. Yeah. So then it's more common between Akshay's
NMX.
and Amex. Yeah. So Akshay likes Amex, I think. Okay, already have one, but want to refer it to others. Yeah, I think yeah. So maybe then we'll have to just wait. MS says, does Biz Black card have no competitor in the market? For now, yes, no competitor.
If any other company or bank brings such card, it will be not a competitor. It will more like a complementary. People will start paying tax with both the cards and rack up points at both the places.
So it is a very good time that we have touched upon this. So I think in
Yeah.
any in a case where you have advanced tax, self-assessment tax to be paid, or let's say 26Q, 26QC, QB, whatever, all those transactions, TCS, TDS, it is a good time to pay tax using your Biz Black if you have. Harsh says, please advise on redeeming 50K points vouchers for Tanishq jewelry via HDFC Infinia portal.
So Harsh, again, you it depends upon your use case. If you're someone who is intending to purchase gold, then this becomes a very good route to redeem your points and use for Tanishq jewelry for sure. But if you think that you're just redeeming for the sake of redeeming, then I would suggest just wait. Smart buy can be used effectively for your booking your flights and hotels, or even you can use it for other transferring to airlines partners, which HDFC have on their platform. So depending upon use case, if it is making a sense, then go ahead and do it. In fact, Abhishek has done it in past. He has
Yeah,
done when he had.
I did 2 years back, and yeah. So what you have to do is basically when you redeem, and now there are a lot of TNCs also with this. I'm not following those, but you have to follow those TNCs and then get those Tanishq vouchers. Once you have those Tanishq vouchers, in case you are, because you will not be able to buy coins on this. So what you will have to do is you can go first create a Tanishq account. I think it's Tata New only now. So first create that. Put your and your spouse's date of birth and your anniversary date both in that specific month. You will get 25% discount on making charges, and then you can buy the cheapest jewelry which is available, machine made chains or machine made bangles, etc. You will have 8 to 10% making charge. Otherwise, Tanish will have a higher making charge, and then you can keep that and just track the price of gold. Then let's say if you want to sell off and monetize, that is also okay, but then you will have to pay tax on the difference of the gains that you have made. But that is one way you can actually use this if you want. But yeah, as Rushank mentioned, I would suggest that you use it for travel, and the travel money that you have kept aside, you then go and buy a gold coin or gold jewelry using the different sales that we announce on our WhatsApp group. So keep an eye on that. We will be posting links across multiple websites. Now the festive season is about to start, and you will see many such notifications coming through. Inspired says that I am struggling to get Infinia but wanted Infinia only. But all of a sudden, I got news of my corporate RM they can give ICICI EPM. Do you think I should stop chasing Infinia and get EPM? If it is through your corporate channel, you should definitely get that card, because I know a lot of corporates have started this relationship with ICICI, where ICICI is offering their highest card. So please take it. And in case you still have more use case for Infinia, you can continue to follow, and maybe one day you will get it. But yeah, no point in just getting frustrated.
Yeah. So paying rent via Ease My Deal as education is risky for Atlas. Any other positive return rent payment portal plus card combo that's safe? Nivetan, honestly speaking, anytime Axis can create a problem on this if they come to know that something there has been an issue for a long time. So my suggestion: avoid doing this for making rent payment, because at the end the rent payment also get recognized in ITR and every other place. So someday Axis also make ask you give us a background about this education payment and ITR also there can be an issue. So there are two problems with this. My suggestion: avoid doing this. Maybe you can explore other cards which you can through which you can pay rent. One is obviously Magnus Burgundy, another is HSBC Premier. So those are two cards definitely you can look at it. I think Indus in Avios also helps to make payment. I'm not
No,
too
no,
sure.
it blocks. It blocks. So
It
I
blocks.
tried to
Okay.
make a I tried to make one
Yeah.
off transaction for housing, what do you call,
Yeah.
maintenance, etc. It didn't go through.
Yeah, so avoid doing all these things. Honestly, maybe one or two transactions you do here and there, still that is fine. But the moment Access see this is a pattern, and there is obviously you are not alone using this app. There are like multiple people. So definitely someday Access will come, and you know how Access is. They can create a problem. They make even block your account, and you're holding of points, then you're stuck. In fact, I recently heard in one case if someone had transferred points to Accor, Access went and cancelled their Accor Stay Plus membership also, because that membership was got with Access Reserve as a joining benefit, and that person had cancelled Access Reserve. So anything and everything can happen with Access. So Nivithan, my suggestion: stop doing this.
Tatira Bose says that the congratulations on 5K. Is HSBC accepting application for RuPay cards? They are. I think the links are already there on the website. Please go onto the website. We will also check with our banking relationship manager that if we have got any special deal for you very soon, and maybe it takes maybe a few days for
Yeah,
this to materialize. But yeah, if you really want it in a hurry, you can always go now and check.
yeah, it's up. It's open. You can apply online.
Sarat says, great milestone. Thank you, Sharat. Then she says, will last year ITR still work as my parents have 15 lakh ITR, which they won't have this year. So till the time, because the ITR deadline is now 15 September, you can still use your last year's ITR if you have not filed, and they can get a bigger card. I
Yeah.
know people who have done it already. So because people who have business income, right, their income fluctuates. So if you have a windfall gain or something, you can always get. But I'll tell you my own experience with Access. So my mother had applied for a card a few years back, and she was told certain categories of, let's say, capital gains they will not consider. They will only take normal regular income, even as a business income. So you'll have to just insure. So whether it is rent or anything else, then they can claim.
Hmm. Okay, so this question I've already answered in the chat.
Okay.
So interesting question from Pankaj ji. If I plan to adopt a frugal lifestyle for next couple of years, do you guys think I should be going for more cards? Have Platinum Travel, Access Atlas, Airtel, Swiggy, Tata Neu, ICICI, Amazon, Unigold card? Okay, so Pankaj my thought. This is again very personal. You can have a frugal lifestyle. You can have any kind of a lifestyle. First thing, define what kind of spends you will have, maybe for next year or in 2 years' time. And basis those spends, you see what kind of cards you need. Maybe you need more card. Maybe you need less card. Maybe you need altogether different card and retire the existing one. So you have to see what is your spend and for next couple of years, assuming everything is normal. Obviously, we live in VUCA world; anything can happen. But assuming normalcy is there, you plan for next 2 years and you do back of the envelope calculation.
So yeah, I think Rushang, you have touched a very pertinent point. So especially for people who are looking at, let's say, a sensible lifestyle. I'll not call it a frugal lifestyle, a sensible lifestyle. Even in that case, you will have essential spends, right? So in case your current card set are giving you reasonably high rewards on your current, let's say, regular spends or essential spends, then you don't need any new card. Sometimes you do take cards which are like uh, transient in nature, and which might give you some additional benefit. Like I took the IndusInd Bank Avios card for a certain, let's say, joining bonus. But yeah, you can decide on that. It's not something that you have to go
Yeah,
something like a very hard and fast route.
yeah. And I took IDFC Mayura just to understand what this card is exactly and what are the
Yeah.
benefits.
And he has been asking me to get the card. I said no, I'll wait for some time. But yeah, now with the offer, I will definitely get.
Yeah,
Anyways,
Abhishek, it
so
is not applicable for you.
Udit says that which is the best card for Google Cloud payment services. I think it is Biz Black, Rushank, if I'm not wrong.
Actually, Biz Black does have some issues. Sometimes those payment gateway don't allow Diners card. So I know
Oh,
from where Udit is coming. Udit, HSBC Premier is one card which you can try. But again, if those expenses are in nature of business, I would rather say be cautious on that front, because if those are small spends, you can still try and do it like 5,000, 10,000 rupees. But if it is high spends, then HSBC can also create some issue. See, you have to understand, every bank is trying to protect, and they are like have that risk management strategies in right place and protect the credit worthiness and everything. So they don't want people to game around, and the moment they start seeing as a trend, sooner or later things will stop. The way I explained on Is My Deal app also, everybody is now using. I know many folks are doing it. Sooner or later Axis will see that. So it will definitely come. It's timing. कोई internal auditor बैठा है, risk strategy वाला बंदा बैठा है, देख रहा है this is happening. There will be like issues. Same thing goes for this. So maybe you keep your expenses small and try and see it. But again, my honest suggestion for business spends, avoid using personal cards unless you are a proprietor and you can then link everything in the right way to income tax also and into bank also.
so AW fan says my son is now 20 years old and studying BTech. Currently, mostly UPI for his spend. Which card can I get him without an income to help build a credit profile? So, uh, AW fan, maybe if you want, you can give him an add-on card for now, because sometimes some banks do give UPI cards or basic cards to youngsters and non-earning youngsters on basis of the parents' bank account relationship. If you can get that, it's good. Otherwise, if you have ICICI, you can get ICICI EPM. I think since he's 20, he can get any card as an add-on card. But specifically, if you're looking for UPI, just understand from him, and he's staying in Manipal, maybe he's eating out a lot and all those things. So even if you he's not getting a card at this point of time because he's not earning, you can get a card. You can give him the card or the add-on card, and let him only use that card for the time being. I know this will not build a credit profile, but it will bring the credit discipline. I think Gitanshi, like, she's using her father's card, so there is no problem in that. And once they understand, then I think they can, once they earn, they can take their own cards as well. Okay, Udit's answer you have already given.
Okay, so given his age being 20, he will not anyway get credit cards. The minimum age is 21 in most credit card companies have. So that is another drawback. Maybe you can give him Rupee debit cards. We had done one video. Maybe you can explore
Yes,
those
yes, I
cards,
forgot.
which can be good like lounge benefit is there. It can be used for making UPI payments also. Just open a bank account with any PSU. It should be a select category. You can watch the entire podcast what we had done like few days back.
So Vivp says that I can't find redeem option points option on a core app. Do we have to redeem points at the hotel? Some hotels, Vivp will not allow you to redeem the points while you're booking. Some will allow. So before you do the final booking, just call the hotel once and just check with them, right? And there are days and times when a call acts very pricey, and they will say, "Nahi sir, pura hotel booked hai." So you will have to pay in cash, and because they don't want the points, right? The hotel operator is different, so just be mindful of that, and then book the hotel. But yeah, most of the home
Alter-
properties you can pay via points.
yeah. Alternatively, if property is outside India, drop an email. They will respond within 24 hours.
I recently got Gitanshi says I recently got SBI Aurum and Sapphiro as alumni LTF. Was offered access to my salary account. Should I go get this or HSBC? Uh, Also, do we
Yeah.
get points in L1 shopping? Sorry, I don't know what is
L1 is
L1
some kind
shopping.
of a lingo which I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't understand. Maybe
Okay.
too much
Yeah.
Gen Z stuff.
Yeah.
Vagidashi, you need to educate us what is L1 shopping. Viral says, hi guys, as mentioned last time, Imperial relationship 2 not helping to get Infinia. Need divine powers now. Congratulations on the milestone. Thank you very much for the milestone wishes. As I said, right, I think they're pausing something. I saw a couple of emails. They're pausing some upgrades,
Yeah.
or I think they are issuing a bonus. HDFC is issuing a bonus issue, hopefully. So they might be just conserving cash. I don't know, but uh, I think they might be going for some big IT upgrade, or let's say they might be getting a new card on board. So all because of all that, they might be doing this. So you will have to pursue this a bit. I don't know. A lot of things are playing in HDFC brand, so उनकी भी देकर एक बार देख लो, अगर वो नहीं कर रहे हैं नहीं तो एक बार मूव कर लो पैसा, उसी टाइम बोलो अभी मैं खोलता हूँ नेट बैंकिंग से
Mm.
ट्रांसफर करता हूँ आपके सामने, आई विल टेल दैट दिस इज द रीजन.
Yeah. I
आई हैव
see a
डन
lot
दैट
of
वंस.
questions. I see a lot of questions pending, and we are like about to run out of time.
Yeah, guys.
We
So I
should.
think in case we don't are not able to answer, please don't feel shy to join our group on the WhatsApp group. We
Yeah.
do talk all the time there, so feel free to join there. Okay. Pankaji says premium lifetime alumni cards linked with engineering and MBA colleges only. Medical colleges don't care for the alumni. It is true, but yeah, it's not only engineering and MBA, but there are, I think, other college type of premier institutes also. I've seen design and all etc. as well. I don't know about medical. I've not tracked them, But ये थोड़ी ना इंसाफी. If somebody from a bank is hearing, please take heed. अरे CS को भी मिलता है बैंक ऑफ बड़ौदा वाले का.
भाई हम 21-22 में बन जाते हैं सीएम, इतनी पढ़ाई करने के बाद थोड़े बैंक वाले बोलते हैं ले लो यार.
Yeah. Okay, so we have done 1 hour, Rushank, so we need to close the session. But Saurabh and Agent 047, Go Prem, MS, uh,
Yeah.
GT Dash, please. अरे यार ये तो list ही खत्म हो गई. So Shobit, please come to the WhatsApp group. Yeah, we love to chat around and we
Yeah.
talk there.
And so, yeah, once again, thank you so much for joining and thanks for being part of this amazing community. We have touched 5,000. We are hunting for 10,000 now by September, and we need your support. Please share with your friends and family. Tell them to subscribe our channel if they like our videos and help us reach 10,000 subscriber milestone.
Thank you very much, guys. Till the next episode, keep swiping, keep saving.